Hey Dad, what was the last great gunfighter? Billy's dad says it was the F-4 Phantom.
The F4, huh? Well, Billy's dad's an idiot for a couple reasons. We'll get into that later, but the correct answer would be the F-8 Crusader. We're going to get into that next.
Well, if it's the F-8, what makes it so great? I mean, yeah, it's got guns, but it's got missiles too. If you're the last great gunfighter, why do you need missiles?
Well, since you interrupted my reading, take a seat. I'm going to learn you something. The F-8 Crusader is a carrier-based fighter jet, based for air superiority, and the reason it's the last of the great gunfighters is because it's the last jet with guns for the primary weapons. It carried four 20mm Colt Mark 12 cannons in the lower fuselage, and then it could also carry missiles. Now, you were asking me why it needed missiles if it had guns for primary weapons, and that's because America doesn't play around. Why limit yourself?
Oh, is that the one with the very first radar-guided air-to-air missile?
No, not even close.
Oh yeah? Name me one.
To get your feelings hurt today, huh, son? Okay. The F-89, the F-101 Voodoo, which you've already done a video on, you should go check that out. The F-102 Delta Dagger, the F-105 Thunder Chief, the F-106 Delta Dart. Need to go on?
You're an ass, but at least the AIM-9C was still the first radar-guided missile.
Ooh, 0 for 2. No, son, that belongs to the AIM-4 Falcon with the GAR TAC-1 radar-guided homing head. Any other stupid questions or statements?
You know, you're kind of a jerk.
To clarify, you're the one that literally asked for this. Also, you're going to be real upset when I tell you where you came from.
2 minutes later.
Oh god. Can we just go back to talking about planes?
I told you not to mess around. So as I was saying, the F-8 Crusader was introduced in 1957 and was retired in 1976 by the U.S. Navy as a fighter. It was an integral part of naval operations during the Vietnam War, and again, it had guns as the primary weapon, not missiles. Sort of like the F-14, that one had missiles as the primary weapon. Guns are a defense up close. After it was retired by the Navy in 1976, it would still go on to be used for reconnaissance vehicles. NASA actually used this thing for experimental flights, and it's where they experimented and developed the fly-by-wire system that the F-16 uses. We talked about that before too. They also tested the supercritical wing on the F-8 Crusader. So, very, very important vehicle.
What you reading anyway?
War Dance.